What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here, up $5,006 in the first hour of trading. Only made 3 trades this morning. I only recorded one of them live. I took a trade, got up from my desk, hit the pause button, forgot to unpause it when I came back. So I only made 3 trades this morning. We'll go over all 3. I only have live footage of the first one. The other 2 we'll just go over. So we'll just go over it. If you don't know already, we run a free program, a free live stream. It was originally created to help people learn how to do what we're doing, how to make a living trading. It is not easy. Most will fail. 100% most will fail. It's one of the hardest jobs you'll ever have. It's one of the few jobs out there that you can actually lose money being an employee, right? So we try to teach people, we try to help them understand what we do and maybe help them along the way in figuring out what is a good trading style for them. We ask people that are new, watch for a while, ask questions along the way after you watched a while, and then, we'll go from there. But it's a really great environment. We invite everybody to come hang out, especially if you're new. If you're an experienced trader, we love having you as well. Love people that want to help others as well. And experienced traders are always welcome to come in and toss around their trading ideas as well. So those are very helpful. So without further ado, let's get into the trades. So this first trade was on Carve, and Carve, if you don't know what the heck it is, there's no way you would have just randomly found this without just having it in your trader Rolodex. This is a stock I've traded before. It specializes in financing African-American businesses. That's one of their goals. And there's another company that specializes kind of in that, financing minorities specifically, is UONE. So what I saw this morning was, and they tend to move together. And there's another one, I think the ticker is BKYI. And I'm actually interested to see, did that move today too? No, not really. Okay, so, wait. Yeah, I think it's. I always get the third ticker wrong. That might not be the ticker, but I do know UONE and CARV are kind of in the same business of supporting minorities or financing minorities. So anyway, I saw today that UONE was making a pretty big move from $1 to, it just started moving up and kind of breaking out here on the daily chart as well. So when I saw that and it hitting my scanners, I said, okay, I'm going to go try, and this is called a sympathy play, especially when you've traded a couple stocks in the past and they tend to move together. Think of, kind of in relative terms, the EV sector. When one EV's hot, when one electric vehicle company's hot, they all seem to move. Usually you have like a leader of the pack and then the rest follow. That's kind of what and how I played this one. UONE is the one that made the first move. That's the leader of the pack. And when it goes up, think of GME. Think of the Wallstreetbets thing. All right, so GME is the leader of the pack. That one's the one that's getting all the hype. When GME goes up, BB goes up, BBBY goes up, AMC goes up, NOK goes up. There's a few of them that all just go up. When GME goes down, they all go down. It's called sympathy play. So you have a leader of the pack, which is GME, and then you have all those other ones that move in sympathy to it. So you have that on a smaller scale quite often as well. So again, UONE popping up. It's already made its move. I want to go check out the sympathy to UONE, which I know is CARV, and you only know that from just trading for a long time, being here every day, and it gets thrown into your trader memory. So anyway, I get into CARV. I get in 2,000 shares. I kind of scale in. I get in at 820. And 848, right? And then the volume kind of starts coming in, and it gets a nice pop. I end up selling at 876, 905, 934, and 906. So it was a good exit, good start to the day. Really happy with it. It took a little bit longer, so when I run the live clip, it'll jump around quite a bit because this isn't my typical play of holding 5, 6, 7 minutes or whatever this was. But nonetheless, a good trade. Took profit when I could, and I took profit when I saw, guess what? UONE pull back. When I saw this happen, I said, all right, time to cash in on Carve before it does the exact same thing. And guess what Carve did? The exact same thing, just a few seconds behind it. So that's why I like Sympathy's play so much, because you can play the following stock and you know exactly what it's going to do seconds before it actually does it. If the leader of the pack is moving up, the Sympathy is going to follow. If the leader of the pack, in this case, UONE, when it dropped, seconds later, CARV dropped, and I could get out before that. It's just like having a crystal ball. It's one of my favorite plays, and it doesn't happen too often, but I enjoy them when they do. UONE is starting to rip here. I'm watching Carve for Sympathy, CARV.
BBBI open from Holt.
Oh. Sold a little bit at 876 and it ripped right past it. So CRV getting up to some levels here. Watch that set or 925 level now. Spreads kind of suck. Really need UONE to continue up here. 808, 1 minute play. For freaking once. There is a 1 minute play here on Carve. All right, candle got out the rest. Nice trade though. What? I'm up way more than $1,400. All right, great. E-Trade's not even updating. So this next trade and the following trades that I go over here, we're just kind of doing, kind of just briefly going over them. I don't have the live footage again. I forgot to hit the record button when I came back. I'm trying to my best to remember what I saw on NKLA. I think what I saw was kind of a common support line, a common resistance line, a W pattern here on the 5 minute that could potentially lead to a breakout. Here's the W pattern right there. Just looking for something. And what I saw here was kind of a common support area. You had a pop off that support area, a pullback that did not drop any further. So we were in a downward move here, right? A drop, bounce, candle under candle drop, candle under candle drop, candle under candle failed move, bounce, and then continue the move. Bounce, candle under candle drop, bounce, candle under candle that led to a higher low, and we're starting to change direction here. So I'm thinking that maybe you get a 1 minute play here, which could lead to this. I took a little 1 minute play, a little pop, pullback, candle over candle entry, just trying to get it turned into a scalp. If it had rocket ship potential, would have come up here, maybe broken it. It didn't. Got in 4,000 shares around 26.38, exited 26.42 and 26.38. This next trade was on AMC. As you know, it's one of the Wallstreetbets plays. And what we've seen out of the Wallstreetbets plays, and what I mean by that, I mean the GMEs, the AMCs, the Nokias, the BBs, the BBBYs. I'm sure there's another one I'm missing. They tend to sell off out of the gates in the morning, and then they make a move, a big move, around 10:30ish, somewhere around there, later in the day, a little later in the morning, I should say, and then kind of goes sideways the rest of the day. So I was looking for a reversal at some point in this day on AMC, and what I saw was a halt out of the gates going down, and then it halted coming back up. It was coming up to VWAP, and what I saw here was kind of cool. And, you know, I'm not one to get in this kind of fight that, you know, Wall Street Bets versus Wall Street. I enjoy it. I think Wallstreetbets has a very good point in what they're doing. But nonetheless, I'm not going to just YOLO my account trying to make an insane fortune, right? The people that are making this personal, they're the front lines. There's going to be some heroes made, but there's going to be some soldiers lost. And the goal here is not to gamble with your account. Your goal is to make a living off of this, and that's what I'm trying to do as well. So I'm willing to trade AMC. In fact, I have a little swing trade here. I say little, it's $14,000. Well, it wasn't $14,000. It was $13,000. It's gone up. It's going to go down, it looks like, but that's not even 5% of my. Well, it's about 5% of my account. It's not even a full-size position for me. A full-size position would be 10%. That's the max I'll take on an account. So if I lose this on some, educated gamble, call it whatever, it's an educated trade for me, but whatever you want to call it, it's not the end of the world. I made $31,000 today. That would be nothing. I'll play AMC. All that to say is I'll play AMC. I'll play GME, but there has to be a setup. I'm not just going to get into the fight just to be part of the fight. That's just stupid. All right. That being said, what did I see here? So potential reversal and potential break of the VWAP coming up. We had a ascending triangle, and I think someone in chat called this one out. I can't remember, but it was very much an ascending triangle. And I thought to myself, okay, if this 1579 breaks, you probably get a decent pop. That's exactly what happened. As we're coming up to this area, this was kind of the way you'd want it to go. Coming up to resistance, hit resistance, pull back, hit resistance, and then goes with the 9 EMA, squeeze in this area with support. That's how you want it to go. I took 4,000 shares at 1574. I exited 1595 and 1617. So and there was more. That was 1,000 shares. Oh, and then 1637. So really nice fill in that last one. So again, a really nice trade overall in this one. So that's all the trading I did this morning, up $5,006. I didn't do a lot of trading in the morning. I did 3 trades, and it worked out very well. Again, later on in the day, I sold my swing trade in AMD and my big swing trade in WKHS for big wins, and that's how I ended up with $31,000. Again, I did this all live on Twitch. More than welcome to have you come by and swing by. If you're a new trader and you're wanting to learn, that is what this was created for, to teach you. If you're an experienced trader and want to help out, we love those people. If you're an experienced trader and want to be part of a great community that tosses around trade ideas, that's not freaking YOLOing everything away, and it's actually, semi-professional here. We'll have some fun occasionally. If you stick around, you'll see what that is. But when we're doing business, it's business, right? We're trying to make money. We're trying to make a living. We're trying to change families' financial trees is what we're trying to do. We're trying to change people's financial family trees. That's it right there. Financial family trees. And we're doing a pretty good job. I think we have a great crew, and they're all on board with that motto. And we enjoy doing it, and we enjoy helping people out. So come on by. Link for that Twitch stream is down in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.